Let's talk about limiting beliefs and how to deal with them. I'm going to show you how to deal with limiting beliefs in under 3 minutes. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about limiting beliefs and what they are. Because actually, all beliefs are limiting or limited, depending on how you want to look at it. So I believe that if I put my naked hand into boiling water, I will get badly injured. Now, I'm not going to test that belief, and I'm not going to try and get rid of it or change it in any way. I think that's a pretty sensible belief, right? So, but it is limiting, because if I didn't have the belief, I could try all kinds of things. I could put my hand into all kinds of liquids and of any temperature and see what happened to my hand. But as I value my hands and I like them not hurting me, I'm going to stick with that one. But I wanted to make a silly point, or show you in a silly way, a serious point, which is all beliefs are limiting. We can't do without beliefs. We have to know how to cross roads safely and, go about life. What we mean in terms of the law of attraction and manifesting things is, well, I don't seem to be getting any money, or I can't find someone who wants to be with me in a long-term relationship. Therefore, blah, blah, blah. And whatever comes after the therefore is a limiting belief, right? Now, even saying that itself is a limiting belief. It must be me. Well, that's kind of helpful, because if it's you, then at least you can do something about it. So let's say the issue is money. I'm not making enough money, or I don't have enough money, and therefore it must be my relationship with money. It's my money mindset. Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a money mindset. That's maybe another video. And I'm sure you have beliefs around money. We pretty much all do, since money is an unavoidable fact of life. We've all ended up with different sets of beliefs about it. And the news is there are rich people and less rich people and people on the poverty line or below who have a completely random and different sets of beliefs. So it doesn't mean that money is necessarily related to the beliefs. But here's the thing. A belief is a thought. Now, let's for a second talk about subconscious beliefs. Right? Now, there's a lot of talk in law of attraction literature and courses about dealing with what's in the subconscious. Now, I've always had an issue with this, because how can I possibly know what's in my subconscious? It's a really easy scapegoat. It's a great thing to blame if manifesting isn't working the way you would like it to. Well, must be my subconscious. What am I supposed to do about that? So then we're left with, well, then I can only do what comes to my awareness, what comes to my consciousness. I can only deal with those. Well, how do I know, number one, if what comes to my consciousness is the belief that's blocking my money flow, for example, or not? Because maybe there's still more in my subconscious. Can you see how you can get into such a tangle with this? So I have a really, really easy solution. Ignore them. Yes, ignore them. You are not your thoughts. So here's the thing. Of all the possible thoughts you can have, things you can do, the way things can play out, that is one possibility of an infinite number. Just get that. That's one possibility of an infinite number. Now, any belief you have, any thought you have in that moment, you fix it. You fix the possibility. But what if you just ignored the thought? What if you went, oh, thanks for popping in. I've noticed that thought. Maybe it's me. Maybe I can't get any money because there's something wrong with me. Well, I'm not going to take any notice of that one. And let it go. Let it go like a cloud goes across the face of the sun and then disappears or evaporates again, and then the sun comes out again. The sun's still there, right? Infinite possibilities, the source energy. Now, we can do another video about money. I'm not going to go into how that, I've done lots of videos about money anyway, and I may do more. But I want you to see that what comes into your head isn't necessarily the truth. It only becomes the truth when you decide, oh, it's that, and you follow that particular thought. So I'm going to stick with putting my hand in boiling water would hurt. I believe that. I think there's a lot of evidence to back that up. And even if you tell me I'm wrong, and you provide even, scientific equations to show me that it can be done, I'm still not going to do it. Because I really, really believe that. Okay? But when it comes to fluid things like money comes, in my life, and I'm sure in yours as well, it comes in and it goes out. Sometimes the coming in is faster than the going out, and I go, woohoo, I've got plenty of money. And sometimes it works the other way around, and I go, oh, shoot, it's going to be a struggle to pay the bills this month. But they're just cycles. I don't have to believe in or take note or take notice of the thoughts that go through my head in any situation or about anything in my life. Now, controversial? Leave me the comments. Put them in the comments below. In the meantime, I have a free book called How to Make the Law of Attraction Work Every Time, even if you can't visualize and you mess up the technique or something like that. Anyway, How to Make the Law of Attraction Work Every Time. I'll put a picture of it on the screen now and a link to it, which I think will go in that corner, but I can never remember which hand to point with because the camera reverses everything for me. But there will be a link there, and there will also be a link if you're watching on YouTube in the description below. The book is free. It's yours. Help yourself. You'll find it very, very eye-opening and enlightening. It is not a rehash of stuff you've heard before. Well, unless you've been listening to me a lot, it's not. But this is a very new and refreshing view of the law of attraction. So, help yourself to the book. I hope that's been helpful about limiting beliefs. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, by the way, if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time.